Welcome back, everybody.
Hi!
I'm Alex,
And I'm Tegan.
and we're back at the sealed grounds.
Yay. I just love this place.
Especially at this time. See if there are any birds around. Okay, no, that was...
Birdies?
I'm not seeing any.
It's probably an omen.
Something very bad is about to happen. Well, for a second I didn't think the doors were going to open.
Way to go.
Suddenly resealed doors.
That would kind of suck.
Granny only wants people coming in from the back.
Oh. Ah, your sword. I don't even remember her voice. There can be no doubt. The sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old, the same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power now flowing through you in the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with a skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power.
Yeah, didn't think I was going to.
No, I fear the seal has given away once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate. So it goes. Link, you must imprison the beast once again. Don't tell me how to live my life.
I'm guessing it's Grusso. Alright, bring it on.
I feel like Granny would not say that. Yeah.
This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there.
Okay. I wonder what would happen if you just chilled in here for a while.
It would probably just go on pounding away and nothing would ever happen.
Probably.
Oh yeah, that's what it's going on this time around.
Yeah.
Hey, Link!
What? What?
What? Duh! Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Grucinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way, then laid down rails for her to run on. All by myself, of course.
You stupid, there's nothing here. Let's fight it.
I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know. Where did he get all the materials anyways?
Well, he lives in a forest.
But iron?
Touché.
Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster.
That's right.
I don't care how beefy you are. You're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my bombs to the body. Hang on, though. That monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I've put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Okay.
Okay. Yay. This is so much fun. Freaking hate fighting this thing. Almost as much as I hate the Silent Realms.
Which is why I'm the one doing it.
Yep.
Giant, massive darkness.
That is hell. That is a demon from hell.
It's got arms now!
Let's not.
The Imprisoned. Mark II.
They should have named it that.
Look at that! Seems our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Oh boy, it's trying to step on me.
So cute.
Need to go up a level.
Always climbing, little bitch. No, stop that!
It's gonna put its hand on me! I'm really surprised it's like right in front of my face. Hey Link, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send the signal. Yes, I want some help.
Right now would be great.
Alright, it's time for Groosh to explode into action.
Oh.
Adjust the machine's position, aim with the Wiimote. Press A to launch.
Okay, we understand! Holy freak!
Have one right down your mouth! Or not. Back of the head works as well.
Same diff?
Ha! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on the big ugly till I give you the signal.
What the shit?
It should let go now. There, it let go.
It's like phasing through the wall. There we go.
And
you just have the hardest time striking forward with this, you know.
yeah, I either do a full spin or I wind up doing a side spin or nothing ever goes right.
It's problematic.
How am I supposed to get up to the next level?
Oh, go to the middle.
Or I could just use this one.
Or miss it.
Now I just gotta get above its head.
Good luck with that.
Getting closer. Now I just gotta wait for Groosh to actually call it back so I don't get...
Smacked off.
Yeah. Have a present!
It looks so sad. Why would you do that, Senpai? Senpai just wants... It just... Wow, I can talk. I promise. It just wants to be noticed by Senpai.
No, come on!
Son of a bitch! This is what happens every single time.
Do you think I actually could get on its head and then hit the... Or I could just wait for it to start climbing and have Groosh nail it again?
Fair enough.
Because he should be ready anytime now. Or I could just whack his hands if he's not.
True. Oh snap. Heart.
No need. I'm gonna jump on its head whether or not Groosh is ready. Groosh is ready.
Of course.
And boom!
Yay,
That should give me enough
yes.
time for the last strike I need on that pillar.
Oh, that's so funny.
Whatever, spin's good enough.
Just stop moving the stupid nunchuck.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Oh shit.
It's all red and angry.
It's gonna come up again, so... I wouldn't follow it like that. I would just go up another level and then go, like, backwards. But...
Oh, this is the
that's
top
just
level.
me. Whoop! Oh my gosh, that thing's going fast. Is Groosh ready?
Yes, Groosh is ready.
Okay, I would just... Yeah, let's...
And it grew its fingers back. It's nice of Groose to actually move himself as well.
True.
Oh crap.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Luckily it's got a really big butt.
Oh my shit.
This is bad.
I'm gonna laugh when we die.
I won't.
We've died like once before. Fuck. Can we even get on top of there? Like, I'm slightly terrified.
Oops. I think if I take out its feet, it will fall over.
Well, just wait for the air thing to happen. Yeah, yeah. So close. We're so close.
Just need to scoot up a little bit so I can actually be in the right position when Groose bombs it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think I possibly... Hold on, actually. Yeah, I forgot to set the timer. Oopsies. No. Shit!
Okay. Got it. That was so close.
That was. I'm pretty sure it was getting ready to knock you off.
I think so too. Poof. Am I still on it, or did I already fall off? Oh yeah, I was still standing on it.
Where'd you go?
I don't know.
Ooh, so magical. Magic, magic, magic. Ow. Anyway. Now, Link. Strike the ceiling spike with the Skyward Strike and restore the seal quickly.
You know what? I don't think I'll do it quickly. I'm trying to take the long way down. No, never mind.
Oh, don't be a retard. Was that crack there before?
I don't know.
Also, it's like the ground is pulsating. That was great. Boop, 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 boop.
It's an hourglass.
Sort of.
Sideways hourglass.
Yeah.
And spike! And the seal did change.
Yeah. So magical.
Nice work there, Link. Course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead.
Yeah.
I really hope this is the right side.
There is a map.
It's not the right side.
Well.
No, it is.
Okay. Fair enough.
Hello? Oh, yes.
I love how you're just saying the same things as I am. It's kind of good to know. I have an influence. It seems you are successful. Anyway, it seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. I can do voice acting too, let me tell you. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Duh, aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary. Oh.
I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. It's annoying because they don't change colors between who's speaking. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice it to say it is the root of evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it to its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it, such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer the fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward strike.
Come on already. Charge that sword of yours with that sacred stuff Granny was talking about and zap the Gate of Time. Right on, Granny.
I just imagine her putting on, like, sunglasses. Hella. Indeed. Now, Link, go. Go to the gate.
For all you know, she may be wearing glasses under that hat.
True. Hat cloak thing.
I love the Gate of Time.
It's so cool. Man, I had that as my background for, like, ages. But it kept eating my battery, so I had to stop. Now it's, Link with a mustache.
Wind Waker Link with a mustache.
Yeah.
And your lock screen is Wind Waker, Zelda with a mustache.
Yeah.
And a monocle.
And a monocle. And a pipe?
One of them has a pipe, I'm not sure.
One of them has a pipe. Anyway, so this is like Tetris. Really, really cool Tetris. I don't understand why.
That took so much?
Yes. But it's whatever. Okay, that's pretty cool. I thought this was such a cool concept.
Giant gears.
Gears that like dissipate into nothingness. It's so pretty.
And it gets even better, but you know that.
Yeah. Considering was lock screen. Oh yes. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link, if everything is I suspect. The reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Tick. Tock. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link.
We were so concerned with you.
That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl?
You know what? I actually could not find a fan fiction of Bruce and Granny. I'm like really surprised.
Nah, forget about it.
One would think, with all of the things that are shipped out there in the universe, that it would exist, but it does not.
When you see Zelda, tell her I said.
Zelda.
Durr, I'm Zelda. Hello, Lurk.
No. Oh no, Lonk and Zelda.
What's up?
Oh shit. Oh. Oh, he's such a cool kid.
He has his moments.
I can't wait to cosplay this version of Link in his floofy little pants.
They are puffy.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh man, in the wallpaper, they should have had Link walk up to it and touch it. That would have been such a cool addition.
What would have been cool is if the solid blue was the lock screen, and then when you touched it, it had like Link's hand pop up on it, and then it just went.
My gosh!
Doo, doo, doo.
Somebody needs to program the shit out of that. Like now. Hi.
Hi.
At last. I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become skylocked. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. I know this isn't her voice, but I don't even remember what it is, and I feel like she'd have a deep voice, okay? It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Oh, the feels. Zelda. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa have filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war that we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. BT dubs. Goose says what's up. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anybody who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. Triforce by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send them, both them and the Triforce, into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion.
I think this is just a bit much for him to take in all at once.
First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. Impa creepin'. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. I feel like this episode is dragging, oh my gosh. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the steel that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. Oh, that sad face. We must stop him from freeing himself from the steel that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the steel as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Faya, the great blade she's part of, for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise, in the monstrous form he now assumes, rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back to his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you've found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. His freaking face!
It's just like, I've seen things.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh.
Yes, my lady.
Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. Yeah! The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link, draw your sword. Those sleeves, though.
Yeah, what's with those?
Like, they're so flowy.
It's like a normal sleeve and then it suddenly gets very wide.
Yes.
The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it.
Yeah! Yeah! Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield the supreme power. And so Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, even without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. Bad dress. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. What? Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skylaw. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Oh, my heart. While it's true that I am highly reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. This is the closest to shipping they ever got. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for that seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? What?
You.
Oh, I'm just being corny. Oh, that's so sad, though.
This giant crystal reminds me of the ones the maidens were stuck in Four Swords.
Right?
Although this one looks like a giant piece of amber instead of a piece of quartz.
True. Oh, if I were Link, I would legitimately just sit down and be like, the fuck? But, you know, it's whatever. He's just like, okay, let's do this. And well, Impa's just Impa.
And we definitely need to call it there.
Anyway, okay, true. Bye everyone!
Bye!